Hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Private Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about what is going on in March. March is going to have 4 weeks, so we're going to have 4 columns of cards in the overview, and then we'll have 3 rows, which is going to be where you are, what's blocking you, what your solution is, and then we'll go ahead and do the in-depth reading on the very first week, which will be the 2nd through the 8th at the end of this video. Okay, so before we get started, let's go ahead and light the candle so we can get some good juju going. This candle is from the Patty Wax Apothecary. It's a beautiful, fabulous, yummy, spicy candle. I love, love, love it. If you see them, check them out. At least sniff them because they're awesome to smell. All right, so we'll set it there. It'll be there for good energy for the duration of the month and the readings. Ta-da! And I have a couple of messages for you from my better angels, and they are talking about how what's really going on for us this month is that we need to get into some self-care. Okay, now when we get into self-care, we're going to start slow, like the first half of the month. We're going to do something we did in the past that'll be like we're picking up at the very beginning, like, oh man, because, you know, we might have let it slip and slide for a while, and we're like, okay, well, I don't want to start where I left off because I'm just not there now. If you were able to do like 300 sit-ups last time you were doing sit-ups, well, chances are good over time you stopped being able to do 300 sit-ups. So go ahead and start with the 50, right? The key is to get into the routine again. So for the first 2 weeks of this month, we're going to really practice whatever your routine is, whatever your self-care project is. It could be journaling, meditation, diet, or exercise. Whatever this is, or it could be something else beyond this. It could be you sketching a piece of art every day. Whatever your thing is, you do you. We're not going to add anything interesting or particularly challenging until we get the routine down. Okay, so for the first 2 weeks, we're creating a routine, and then the next 2 weeks, the final 2 weeks of the month, we're going to go ahead and spice it up. We'll talk about it each week as we go, but I want to just put it out there. Self-care is required. It helps everybody feel better about what's going on, and also just taking good care of yourself is a very good plan, right? Love that. The other message I have for everybody is that now that we've, like last month, we were getting in our lane. We were like, okay, we need to stay in our lane. We need to stay right here. Taking care of who we are, what we care about, what we need to talk about, all those things. We're doing all those things. And now we need to remember to keep one ear out. Okay, we want to listen up, just hear what's going on in the outside world. Maybe, so when we take it in, we want to double check it, put it through the filters and make sure that it has to do with us and not, you know, take care of it accordingly. And if it doesn't affect us personally, we still want to pay attention to it. We don't want to like give up on the outside world, okay? It's nice to think about shutting them out, but the reality is we need to be willing to communicate and interact with the outside world. They are important to us. We are a part of that, correct? We are a puzzle piece inside the outside world. Ha-ha. So now we have to that we care about. It could be friends, family, neighbors, co-workers who are going through stuff that all the outside information will have to do with. And so we want to keep an ear out. We just want to be able to communicate and relate and empathize with our people, and that will help, all right? So do be vigilant and yet also maintain your space from it if you need to, you know what I mean? That space that makes sure this isn't about me, this is about my friends, and that's okay, and be supportive accordingly. Okay, enough of that. Let's go ahead and get you a guiding card for the month. All right, Aquarius? So this is this wonderful Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle. Dun, dun, dun. We're going to go ahead and get you one card from this deck. It will be with us all month long. There it is. We're going to use this card all month long. We'll reference it every week as we go, and we'll see what's coming up. All right. Faith. All right. So for you, haha, yes, it's all about faith. And I use the F word carefully. I always use the F word carefully because everyone's personal beliefs are your own and you are welcome to them. I'm not here to fix, change, or alter what you believe. You do you, okay? The important part is that we stay in it, right? We continue to nurture our belief system, whatever that is. It is, we want to feel comfortable within our belief system that we're supported. That's the goal, right? We want to have that loving support of whatever it is we believe in. And then that loving support will help us feel that extra little bit of confidence that we need to get through this particular month, okay? So excellent. We'll talk about it once a week, and it will be awesome because it is awesome. Okay, let's get into the reading. So this deck here is the Light Seers Tarot. We are going to lay them out. We talked about the 4 columns, 1 column for each week of the month of March. The first row is where we are, what's going on. Second row is going to be what's blocking us. And the third row will be our solution. So this is very cool. All right, so let's go ahead and see what we have now. Okay. At the end of this video, we're going to go in depth on this first week, but let's go ahead and do the overview right now. March 2nd through the 8th, what do we have, Aquarius? We have the Ace of Cups. The gift of love is coming your way. This could be a new pet, a new news of somebody you know having a baby that you care about very much. You personally becoming pregnant and having a baby, if that's something you're ready for and excited about, excellent. If it's not something you're ready for or excited about, you should maybe take precautions. Or it could be a new relationship coming your way. So for my singles, you are possibly getting into a relationship or deepening a relationship that you're already in if you're not single. So this could be a new appreciation for the person you've been with for a bunch of time. And you're like, wow, man, I scored. Cool, good for you. I'm really happy for you. I say all those beautiful things, and now what's blocking you? Your relationship, the Lover's card. Yep, the Lover's card has shown up to say, guess what? Things are, so within the relationship, we're talking about new love. Maybe that's what's going on, is there's new love, and for some of my people who are in steady relationships, you're going to be distracted by somebody else. Okay, this could be a simple flirtation. It doesn't have to be something full-fledged, and by all means, be careful, all right? Do what you know you need to do. And for others of you, this could be, if you're single, the relationship could be trying to move too quickly for you, and you'd find yourself a little uncomfortable maybe with going too fast, so you're going to pull back a little bit. You're like, okay, wait. This is so brand new. Why don't we take a minute? We don't have to go too fast, right? So also, there's also wonderful opportunities for partnerships here. This could just be a business situation, like, okay, I found something that I really care about in my work or in my experience, and I love it. I love it so much. And of course, maybe the other people around you don't love it quite as much as you do, so they're a little uncertain of the partnership, and so they're pulling back a little bit. Don't be upset. Don't be crazy. Don't make it worse. But do realize that the solution is going to be family. Whether it's chosen family or birth family, you're going to be reaching out to your family and saying, hey, I could really use a little hand with this situation. Or you might be just getting some advice if you're having some issues within your relationships, all right? So don't be alarmed, don't be upset. It's going to be pretty cool, okay? I see love in the mix. There's a lot of love here, and it's wonderful for you, and I want to see you nurture it, harness it, and bottle it and sell it, okay? That would be awesome. So let's go ahead and look at the 9th through the 15th. We have the 8 of Wands. which is simply saying things are going to speed up right now. Things, whatever's getting going or whatever started to get going over here last week, things are going to speed up a little bit, and you're going to have a lot of exciting stuff happening here. But you will be able to, no, your finances are going to be difficult to balance at the moment, so you want to keep an eye on that stuff. It will be a goal to keep your finances balanced, but it won't be easy, all right? Just be aware that that could be a little sketchy, a little bit difficult, and we want you to be careful, all right? Six of Swords is showing that you will be able to help other people with your power this particular week. How that turns into a solution for you, I'm not sure, but it's nice to see that as things speed up, you're going to end up helping other people, and that's nice. Congratulations. Perfect. Now, over the 16th through 22nd, you're going to be working really hard, getting your stuff going and taking good care of your finances at this time. So you are doing your share to make sure everything is good. There will not be a lot of options. Options will be blocked, okay? So don't be alarmed. I think that you having your options blocked right now might be a benefit. It kind of keeps you streamlined. You're like, I'm pretty streamlined. I'm doing what I got to do. I don't have a lot of extra stuff going on. Super nice. To not have all that going on right now, super nice. I know, Aquarius, it can sometimes get to be too much. But what's beautiful is because it's streamlined and you're working really hard, your foundation is super solid. So your foundation at work, your foundation at home, everything is solidifying and getting super straight away. It's like, okay, I know exactly where I go to work. I know exactly where, there's nothing iffy about any of this. Everything is going exactly as it's supposed to, and that's pretty awesome. Good for you. Excellent. Now then, let's talk about the 23rd through the 29th of March. All right, we have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man is reminding you that even as things are solidifying and getting really great, you're looking around right now the next week and going, I don't know, man. Is this really all there is? Oh, my goodness. You're finding yourself a little bit discontented with what you see because somehow it doesn't quite match what you were expecting. Our expectations can get us every time. So you're feeling discontented, a little, well, you're just looking around and finding fault in little things. Maybe you don't need to, but at the same time, it's something you do. So be aware that you do that, Aquarius, and that that's something that you're going to work on, all right? This particular week, the area where you're blocked is the Fool. It means you aren't going to be able to jump into or start anything new. You're just going to keep going the way you are, all right? And but remembering lessons from your past, you want to make sure that you're not going to repeat any old behaviors even as you're feeling discontented. So if you want to shake things up, if you want to make things different, or if you want to regroup things, remember lessons from your past and be careful about how you do it. So maybe you won't do all the house changes at once, or maybe you won't do all the changes, or you'll learn to ask for help. Either way, you're going to figure these things out, and we'll go in depth on these in the next weeks coming up. So that will be interesting, right? So let's set these aside. And we're going to go in depth on this week right away, all right? So let's just see what's going on. This is another deck, the Magical Nordic Tarot, that has been pre-programmed for you and is ready to go. So let's see. What do we have here? We're talking about now the 2nd through the 8th, more in depth. Oh, we have a double whammy on the Lovers. Isn't that interesting? Well, it's interesting. This is speaking very clearly. I mean, we have the relationship and the new love situation going on. So you have your current relationship, I think, is having like a blow up or a glow up, as they say. It's intensifying and getting more interesting. Or this could be the flirtation. For my singles, this is a flirtation that's getting more serious. And I love that for you. That's going to be great. For those of you who are in relationships, there's an appreciation happening here that's interesting, okay? So you're starting to really appreciate your person in a new way, and it's making you feel kind of wonderful about being in that relationship, and that's good. We like that. If you've decided that you're in a long-standing relationship and you're going to have a new pet or something like that, there's just an appreciation of this lovely decision you've made together. You're appreciating the fact that you have a partner in life, and that you're not doing it alone. So if this is also a work situation, now the gift of love is more homebody than it is work. So it won't be that. It won't be a partner at work or anything like that. If it's a flirtation from work, then things could be getting very interesting there as well. The Five of Pentacles is showing that yes, you may need to get a little financial advice before you move forward, but you guys are cool. You know, you and your partner, if it's an old standing relationship, are doing just fine. No problem. You're going to be able to get your advice and do your thing, la la la, tax time and all. And if this is something new, you're just going to want to make sure that you can afford to be in a relationship with the person that you're looking at. It might be that two opposites, you know, one who's broke all the time and one who's flush all the time. You be careful. Be careful with that relationship because it can be difficult to work that out, okay? Now, where are we blocked? Aha, we're blocked from the relationship. For some of you, if you're in a long-standing relationship, this is a tiff or a little argument that happens where you two aren't seeing eye to eye, okay? Just be aware, you won't always see eye to eye. That's normal for a relationship. If it's a new relationship, you might very well be not seeing eye to eye about something pretty serious. So pay attention to what it is and how it goes. And the Seven of Swords is showing that being able to delegate anything and take your power back in the situation isn't really going to happen. So you won't be able to be in charge of anything, and you won't be able to delegate it or make things happen. It's just not happening, okay? It's a problem. But you're not also able to get rid of anything either. So stay still, don't do anything crazy, and just breathe for a minute, okay? So whatever's going on here, you're not going to be able to get rid of it. You won't be able to claim your power in the situation. Apparently, somebody here is pulling rank. I feel like your other person in the relationship might be pulling rank in the situation, so you're going to have to like take a deep breath and go, what? I have a voice, and I have a need, and I deserve to be here. So you do, and you do. So your solution, this is all a blockage, right? So you're going to go to your family. Hey, family, my people who love me and care for me no matter what. You're going to go to those, whether they're chosen family or real family, and they're going to help you work through the situation, okay? So this could be, for my noobs, this is going to be a real intense experience with the new relationship where we're finding a major roadblock, okay? So you might be like, oh man, what's going on? Nope, I don't think I can do that. So your family will support you in that process as you work it through. If you're in a long-standing relationship and you're having a big argument, someone's going to let you sleep on their couch, okay? But it's not going to be forever. I think it's going to work its way through. You will fight for your heart's desire because that is the goal. You need to stand up for who you are within your relationship, whether it's a new one or an old one. This is a true answer all the way around. You have to fight for what you want, okay? And when you get it, you're absolutely going to manifest some sort of physical manifestation of your faith. Whatever he needs to, this could be, haha. So after this big argument, you might be getting a piece of jewelry, right? A physical manifestation of his love and affection and his willingness to keep on working, right? To keep on working and not be that jerk over again. He's going to make, or she might have to make an apology by buying something that represents their doubling down on working it out, okay? So if it's a new relationship, we're talking about something sparkly. If it's an old relationship, it could be a new whatever that thing is that you were wanting, that they were like, I don't think we should do that. Now they're going to give right in. They were fighting about it, and they're going to like, nope, I'm going to give right in and get it for you. So Aquarius, you fought a battle and you won, all right? Make sure that it was all worth it, all right? And be sure that you're caring as much for your partner as your partner is for you, all right? but I can see that you're working it out. And all relationships aren't smooth all the time, okay? But let's go ahead and get you a message from the Cosmic Oracle, all right? These are fun cards. I like them very much. Let's see what we got for you, Aquarius. That's the one right there. All right. So yes, we have this card here, which is stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders, all right? You're going to stop trying to carry the world on your shoulders. You can't fix everything. You can't change everything. You can't make everybody happy, okay? It's never going to happen. You're going to be able to do only what you can and move on from that, okay? Cool. So we'll put this card right here, and let's get you a pocket full of rocks, okay? So, all right. So we have hematite, we have malachite, and we have green garnet. Okay. So hematite is a first chakra stone, and it's going to help you in your first chakra to stay grounded, and it's going to reflect back negativity to other folks. When they throw negativity your way, you're going to be a mirror for that and throw it right back. So maybe that's part of the argument here, is that one person sees it one way, and when you shine it back on them, they get angrier because they see themselves and like, oh, I don't like the way it looks. So they're mad at themselves mostly. Interesting. So now we have malachite, and malachite is showing me that it is the great big drill in our third chakra. The third chakra is where I was taught that emotions, memories, and feelings all live. So we have those old-timey stuffs that are affecting us most of our lives because we go back and we think about it and we come back and we have reactions to different things as they're similar or different, right? Malachite is a roto-rooter drill that goes down into the next layer down, probably a little bit sooner than you were expecting. So it might even go down deeper than you were expecting and bring crazy stuff up. They were like, I didn't remember that, and I don't know why I'm remembering that, and now I feel bad. Well, it's time for you to heal that experience, okay? So if it bubbles up and it's unexpected, pay attention to what's bubbling up. And we have green garnet. Green garnet is a very beautiful healing stone, and it's about the physical way that we manifest things. Sometimes our memories and feelings can create physical in our body reactions, right? So we want to see if maybe we're manifesting from our feelings and emotions some sort of physical reality that doesn't need to be, right? So we think about something from the past, we trip, we fall, we break something. That's a physical manifestation of that. We don't want that to be there. So we need to work that through. That wasn't a very good example at all. But we can create dis-ease in ourselves by remembering things that are limiting beliefs and other things. So we need to heal them. We need to talk it through. We need to talk about all those old emotions and old feelings and heal them. We can use this green garnet to help us heal that. And when we do that, the dis-ease will dissipate, right? Things will fall away. Maybe it's just blood pressure, right? We think about these things and our blood pressure goes up and we have fluttering heart projects and da-da-da-da-da. And then we learn to heal that and let it go and realize, oh no, I'm a different person now than I was then. Nothing can ever affect me that way again, ta-da-da-da-da-da. I'm better, I'm stronger, I'm awesome. So now our heart rate goes all the way down. Like, okay, cool, perfect. So we've healed it. We've healed something physical within our bodies by dealing with the emotional side. All right, that's the goal. Those examples are just examples. You don't have to listen to those if you don't want to, any more than you have to carry these rocks if you don't want to, all right? They're here for you if you would like to carry them. If you want to carry these rocks, please comment below. Let me know how it goes. Come back on Wednesday. Tell me more. If it's still working and if you want to make adjustments, I'll help you figure out the adjustments for your personal situation, all right? And if you want to carry something else, please tell me what you got. And again, come back on Wednesday. Let me know how it's going and we'll have a conversation about the stones and how they're affecting you and how it's working for you. It's my goal to help you see and do better throughout the week, all right? So, excellent. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do so. It helps my little baby channel grow, and I appreciate the one and the all of you. I hope you'll come back next week when we'll talk about the 9th through the 15th. Thank you.